Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. We got a championship on board tonight, and we're going to crown the 2022 Season 1 champion for the AOR. It's a ton of fun going to happen. Michigan Speedway is a great choice for these drivers as they finish up qualifying here. They're going to have a little chit-chat when it comes to their driver meeting, and we're going to get some things all squared away on our end, including who's eligible and who's racing for this championship. And it's going to be all about who finishes ahead of who. Mark Beverly, Bill Hales, Haas Beverly, Eric Hegdel, and Nathan Dahl. That is the way it works, and that is how it's going to set. We talk about who is viable here, who's going to be the fastest. Well, right now, Mark Beverly is the fastest in qualifying. And so is Haas Beverly. He's very close. Will Rhino's very close as well. But we have drivers in here that are just going to be looking at who's going to be the fastest over the long haul. Now, we do have a stage here. The stage win doesn't really matter. This is all about who is going to finish first. And so that is a look at the season standings through the playoffs. So playoff 15, the round of 10. And then today, the championship 5. 85 laps for the track. And it's a ton of fun to see everybody. Thank you for everybody being out there, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you for all the shares and the likes and all of the fun that we've had. Caleb, thank you for the like. Josh, thanks for the like. Jesse, thank you for the share. Mike, thank you very much for the like out there as well. Folks, I'm just a little still under the weather from we talked about it yesterday, and I was feeling a little ill, so bear with me. I've got a lot of stuff in front of me to help me be able to keep the comments going. So apologies about that, but we're gonna have some fun. Let's take a look at the race info, and that is going to be brought to you by thebuttkicker.com. Go to thebuttkicker, use promo code AOR20, and you'll be able to get yourself a fine little 20% discount. And you got to feel what you've been missing at Buttkicker. They are absolutely one of the best in the business for attachments to your sim rig to help you feel what's going on the track. 2 miles in length for Michigan International Speedway, 85 laps, 25 lap stage, 73% fuel, 4 sets of tires, 114 degrees at qualifying for Michigan, and that's kind of spicy for what we're seeing. 86 degrees on the air temperature, 72% humidity means sticky, and spicy temps means we're going to get some unexpected results when it comes to how these drive. Very, very fast wind. It's going to go from turn 1 to turn 3, and you see the flags blowing in the air. 15 miles an hour is the wind, and no doubt we might see some gusty wind. We'll see if it shakes up the trucks because the wind physics do work. Partly cloudy skies are going to play a factor. It's going to heat and cool the track in awkward places. That is the norm. And man, oh man. Let's see. Big Hoss Motorsports. The Winning Bid DIecast auctions, and of course the MLO Bros, Youngstown's #1 Facebook podcast, part of it. All the cautions sponsored by Nerd Student Nerd. Thanks. And a big special thank you throughout the season for all of the folks out there tuning in each and every Friday night for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. It's been a fantastic series, and now we're going to cap it off with a fantastic race. It's going to be absolutely one of those one of those thrill rides that we look to see. Thank you to the YouTube bot. I forgot to turn off the YouTube stuff, so apologies about that, folks. I will do that. There will be no comments on YouTube. So sorry about that, folks. I forgot to do that, but I'm going to fix that. All right, we're going to go over to the starting grid here in just a moment. Customization, turn the live chat off, turn the live chat replay off. Save that. There it is. Now I won't have to see that. Thank you very much to the bot that did that. You're amazing. I hate seeing that stuff out there. You know, it's funny that's a possibility. So we're gonna get everything situated for Facebook and all of that stuff. Make sure that you know we're playing iRacing or watching folks drive the simulator. Starting grid: Mark Beverly, Haas Beverly, Will Rhino, Nick Lawrence. Mark Beverly getting the final pole position of the season, and no doubt looking at one of those industry running runs for that Chevy. He's got 2 Fords behind him and a Toyota. Joey Mines in the 24. He's going to be there in row number 3 with Eric Hegdel to the outside. John Cialino in the 33, ready to rock and roll with Bill Hales. Nathan Dahl, Lance Thompson, Caleb Patton, Jesse Calloway. That'll make the six six rows right there. Tyler Puckett, Jesse Wise, and Tyler Beverly all in the field. They're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun, and man, I'm excited. Hopefully, you're excited too. We're gonna enjoy a great race and a great series and a great season-ending kind of fun run right here, and we're gonna get a champion. Somebody's gonna be a champion, and that's kind of the way we're looking at it. All right, they're gonna lead themselves off pit road, 2 miles in length, 185 on the max when it comes to the track the track speed, 185 to 190 miles an hour in the draft. A lot of high line driving we're going to see on the front straightaway, and there's quite possibly going to be some opportunities for some second lane passing as well. We've seen Michigan use all 4 lanes of this track, and it's roughly about 48 feet from the straightaways to the wall. 48 to, in some sections of this, 48 to 62 feet. It's absolutely insane. Holy cow. All right, folks. A little iRacing action tonight. Those who have not been a part of what's been going on here, starting next week, we're going to have the, in lieu of Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series on Friday nights, we're going to have the Signature Esports Podcast. That's what we're going to be doing until the season restarts. That's something that we're going to be checking out and looking at. So we're going to do, we're going to talk about everything gaming and everything that's related into the upcoming season of what's being released. Not just that, but also things that come into the big realm of iRacing and what they're doing. Pace Truck is in, and for the final time into the first season of the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series, we're green flag. Let's go crown us a champion. Beverly side by side. And this is for all the bragging rights. The fastest of the Beverleys. And then Will Rhino right behind. Nick Lawrence up high. YouTube on the Toyota. Good move for everybody. They're continuing to roll. Good pace, good speed so far. The way these trucks work, that draft package is going to be huge. And the way these trucks are driving right now, Haas Beverly dropping into the corner. He's trying to go for the lead. He's there in that second lane. Haas to the bottom side. 22-13 side by side. 17. Will Rhino picking up the pace. Haas drops back here. I thought Haas was going to get that early lead. Right now he's going to fall into place. There's Caleb Patton in the 27. He's going to be way up there. A little American Spirit Ford. Haas up in front of the 27. Bill Hales to the bottom. And we are underway. Man, oh man, hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. We're looking at Bill Hales trying to find his groove to get himself a championship. Will Rhino looks to be going for the lead. I do believe Will has surpassed the lead, or was at one point. 40.24 fastest lap of the race so far. We're going to go all the way to 25. We'll have a stage break, and then it's going to be a big shootout to the end, roughly about 45 laps after the caution is thrown. I'm sorry, 55 laps after the caution is thrown. Right now, Rhino out front. Beverly all over the back bumper. Little Bronco race designs on the 13 right in front of the 13. Will Rhino in the 17 runs that third lane next to the wall. That's going to be a huge benefactor. We're going to see some wall taps. We're going to see a little bit of right side damage for some of the drivers, but for the most part, everybody's able to tuck up underneath. And let's take a look at these speeds. Their dashboard speeds into the corner, 170 for Nick Lawrence. And no doubt he's going to be trying to save something for the end here as 1 second separates he and Mark Beverly, who went back to the lead on the high side. Is going to lead from the high side. Will Reinl drops into the bottom. Wayno on that driver. Follows us on Twitch. Good run for him. And they're having a good run, a good run down the back straightaway. 1-2 for these drivers. Nick Lawrence seemingly finding his pace right now. 1.2 seconds off of the driver. And now Will Reinl on the 17 trying to continue to outstretch his hand and lead here. 17 holds on. Mark Beverly in that structure. Nick Lawrence in third. This is all about that playoff run. Look at the speeds on the front straightaway. 185 is going to be a big factor. We're ticking at 187 in some of those spots. Eric Hagel right here in the 4. He's biting for a playoff for the championship as well. So we've got some drivers ready to rock and roll. Haas Beverly, one of those drivers. He's enjoying the drive. 189 on that ticker for just a moment there. That's what we're seeing. The dashboard gives us revved speed as well. To the bottom side, the 22 goes. He seemingly dropping back just a little bit here. Kind of figure maybe he's just trying to bide his time, take his time. He did qualify very well here. Mark, Bill, Haas, Eric Hegel, and Nathan Dahl. Those are the drivers that we're looking for here. Nathan Dahl in the 30. And you know that they just want to keep the truck clean over the course of the race. And that's huge when it comes to the run. They're getting 2 seconds the difference between these two and the 18 of Nick Lawrence and company. Joey Mines trying to go to the bottom here. The 24 trying to clear some pace. Last lap, about half-second difference between Beverly and Will Reinl, and they are just cruising right now. Gonna be a fun night. Big shout out to Eric. And go get that dub, says Caleb out there. Good to see you, my man. Reinl, Beverly, Joey Mines, Eric Hagel, Nick Lawrence, Bill Hales, Caleb Patton. There is Caleb Patton, the 27. Jesse Calloway in the 9. A little PBR action still rolling. Nathan Dahl in the 30. He's had a solid season. Now still trying to make some things work for himself. Huge runs. A lot of fun for everybody. We'll start to see just where the gaming views look. There is Jesse Wise to the outside. Haas Beverly trying to drop back in. Haas is running that second lane. It's almost like Haas needs to tuck up underneath somebody and give somebody a big shove to the front. I think that's his drive line. And he drops all the way to the bottom here. This track can be friendly to you. But for how long? Mark Beverly drops all the way to the bottom. And 10 of 85 looks to be as such. 15 laps before we have his stage end. Will Reinl looking strong here. Mark Beverly, the strongest of the playoff drivers at the moment. There's Joey Mines and Eric Hagel. Very tough to pass unless you get a huge run and maybe the biggest of slide jobs here. So we'll see just where these folks end up finishing. Folks, going to take a break from the old speaking, and I'll be right back. Mason. Nick Lights making... Mason, you said Nick Lights is making his Truck Series debut tonight? He is? That's awesome. Actually in the NASCAR Series? Well, if that's the case, congrats to Nick. Of course, I'm out of tune with what's going on over there. Congrats to him, man. Nick's a good dude. And a hell of a racer on iRacing. So if that's the case, Full send, man. Full send. Congrats to him. $24-4. And good run. All right, folks, going to take a little bit of a vocal break. Right back. Mark, thank you for the share out there as well. There's a look at the 4. He's up to 3rd now, 2.9 back from Reinl and Mark Beverly. We look at where the race pace needs to be. And with 4 sets of tires, no doubt this is going to be a full send kind of mode for the drivers. And maybe 25 laps is all they're going to get. We'll see. The 13 tries to make a pass on the 17, trying to bide some time and hold his line. and is trying to continue to carry that speed. He's trying to find where the passing lane's going to be. Eric Hagdahl finds his pace. 3 seconds right now separate he and the top two. His lap time right there with him, and all these drivers are right there at that 42 mark. Jesse Wise, fastest on the racetrack last time, 41.94. But everybody is right there at that 42 mark, so nobody really gaining or losing too much ground here. 20 of 85 as they continue to move. Nick Lights is absolutely becoming a Truck Series driver. He drove for our Xfinity Series whenever I had a season over here before we had to make a bunch of changes, and he won he won the Xfinity Series championship that of the only leagues that I have ever owned. The Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, and the Truck Series that we did for about 9 months ago. And talented driver. He's going to go drive for Ream Brothers in the Truck Series for the number 43. So if you tune into this, and then you also tune into the Truck Series race at Nashville, congrats on the success to Nick Lights, and congrats to his family and to everybody out there. It's a very talented individual. He's going to enjoy, hopefully enjoys a long, successful career in NASCAR and the Truck Series. Hopefully he makes that top tier. I want to see success from the iRacing circuit, and he's got it. I didn't realize his pedigree. Basically, I was looking at the article that said he was going to make his Truck Series debut tonight, and absolutely fantastic. Great to see Nick have that success. It's absolutely fantastic. Congrats to him and to all the folks out there that are helping him out and supporting him. And nice job by the Ream family. They've got themselves. Hopefully they've got themselves a ringer right now. He said on a team that's going to help him learn and grow, hopefully help that organization grow with his talent and his ability. But we're back to iRacing now. Mark Beverly in second. Eric Hagdahl 2.8 and gaining a little bit here. That was something that you kind of wanted to see how the long haul of the trucks were going to be. And Eric Hagdahl looking to try to upset the winning ways of Mark Beverly. He's been very strong throughout the playoffs, getting a win in each of the rounds and trying to continue to manufacture the series to be as successful as it's been. So a great job by the Beverly family for putting on a great series. And sometimes you look back and you look at all the ways that these folks have been able to run, and right now that's kind of been tried and true. 17 utilizing a different line now. Mark Beverly gets a run here for this the 17 in front of him. So the 13 to the 17 trying to make it work. 13 looks to try to drop in. He's right there on the back bumper of the 17. Both of these drivers very strong right now. 17 has a little bit of left rear quarter panel damage. He's going to be up next to the wall. 13 is going to get a run down the side here. Going to slide right back up. Continue trying to take that second lane. He's going to drop into the corner. 17 is going to run high. 17 is going to be huge on speed. You see that big inertia run for the 17 of Will Reinl. Will's been very good at what he's been able to do here, and he's continued to run. Good to see you all out there. Thank you so much to everybody for being fantastic supporters of Signature Esports and what we do over there. Thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of our platform. We appreciate you. Right now, the battle rages on for the stage win. 13 tries the slide job here. 17 crosses the back bumper of the 13. And 17 will just have to try to defend. 13 wants to win stage one. He's going to do that. And that'll be how that works. 13 surging ahead on the last lap. Mark Beverly will win stage one. But it doesn't matter. It's about the finish. At the end of the race. Salem, Ohio native, trying to make it work. A race to the end. Playoff points, I don't believe matter. And good run. Huge runs for everybody. Caution comes out for the stage. Nerds do nerd things. Check them out on all their favorite platforms, all your favorite podcast platforms, Spotify, Google Podcast, all that cool stuff. So tonight there's going to be a winner throughout the series for the for a butt kicker, and it's going to be pretty stinking awesome. So I'm going to look forward to seeing who's doing that, who's got what there. There's going to be a butt kicker raffle for the drivers that are in the series. So congrats to the success of the drivers and the success of the season. And remember, thebuttkicker.com, also the Winning Bid DIecast auctions. You got to check them out. Make sure that you're hitting up these folks because they've done such an amazing job supporting the series. Everybody's going to come to pit road for fuel and tires. That's a no doubt a no-brainer here. For the season, Mark Beverly, 11 wins. 6 stage wins, and now that's his 7th, so that's going to tie Kevin Winker. So they both are tied for the most stage wins. Kevin has 7. Kevin with 5 wins. Dougie Higgins Jr. with 2. Bill Hales with a win. Corey Cheney, Nick Lawrence, Will Reinl, and Eric Hagdahl all with wins as well. Eric Hagdahl, 2 stage wins. Bill Hales has 3 stage wins. Dave Smith, Dougie Higgins Jr., Jeff Converse, Rob Hattenbach, and Will Reinl all with the stage win themselves. And it's all been about consistency. We're seeing a lot of the drivers find a consistent line, and the consistency being what it is. It does change kind of where folks need to be, where they should be, and it's going to be absolutely insatiable. See, Michigan's going to have the butt kicker raffle. The champion's going to receive $400. The second place is going to get $150. Third is going to be $75. And this is going to be about that end, that finish, the drive line, the win, the race of a lifetime for this series. Let's see. Butt kicker raffle is going to be for anybody that is racing in this race, so that's going to be absolutely killer to see. Folks, it's your time to shine. Make sure that you put your chats out there. I want you to highlight what you're doing. Use the channel points on Twitch if you've got them. Make sure that you are hitting that like and follow button to all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. And we're going to have some fun. This is becoming a great guess to who's going to win. And I can't say that Mark's going to be the driver. We did see that last lap pass on Will Reinl there, but I can't say that that's going to be the factor. Now, Will had the speed there out of 3 and 4. It just looked like he got tied off the corner after the 13 made that run at him and unable to get back around the 13. 13 just made a great slide in the racetrack there. Eric Hagdahl is going to be tight back up, so we're going to see if he's going to be able to make up some of that ground. Maybe battle for a win here as well. And playoff driver Bill Hales right there as well. Haas Beverly up in the mix. There's Joey Mines. A lot of drivers here. Tyler Beverly back there in 7th. Nathan Dahl is the driver that we're going to be looking at. He needs a good finish and a good run, and needs to be in that pace, and a chance for him to do it. But he's got some right front damage, maybe just a little bit there. You can see the nose kind of crinkled up. Some of these Chevys looking as such, and maybe try to make it work. Maybe that's just the way the paint scheme's working. It looks like he's got some right front. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, folks. We're going to pitter patter. Let's get at her for the final 55 laps of the race. We're going to go back to green flag racing on a lap 30. And it's going to be a shootout to the end. At least one more green flag pit stop for these folks. So we will see just where they're going to be able to make this work. Tyler Puckett bringing up the tail end of the field here. And that 5, he's out there holding on. All right, we're going. Green flag racing once again. 17 got a great restart. He's going to be there to the high side. Mark, no doubt, wants to be able to move up front. Big check up on the inside. 13-4-23. I'm sorry, 13-4-24. The 53 up high. Bill Hale's trying to close in the gap as well. If this thing separates like it did before, it's going to be all about pace strategy, and pace is the big factor. Ooh, 17-4 almost collect each other there. The 4 was making ground on the 13 of the 17 at the end of the stage. And no doubt it's going to need that push, that surge of energy. And there goes Eric Hegdal. Eric Hegdal right there, and the 4, 13 is going to be right there. 24 is going to make sure the 13 stays in place. And right now the 17, big run to the back bumper, up into the wall. 17, no, little wall tap, right side damage. And the driver that I thought was going to be able to carry the pace for the majority of the race now has to recollect and reevaluate what's going on that right side. You don't want to damage the right side, not at this track, especially with the way it's running. It's running just like a super speedway. And Joey Mines to the bottom is going to clear. He's going to lead here. The 24 rolls the corner 4 to the outside of the 13. Playoff driver of the 4 is the one that we're looking at. And something I'm going to do here real quick. Ooh, I think they're wrecking back here. Caution's going to come out. Tyler Beverly, Caleb Patton involved, and Joey Mines going to be a race leader. Eric Hegdal will be second, and the second caution of the race happens pretty darn quickly there. Dang it. Kind of need to look and see what happened here. There's the 45, there's the 22, the 17. Here's a look. 45's to the inside. They're 3 wide right here. And 17 up. Oh, 27 comes down to the. Oh, that was. The 27 was trying to get into the corner here. The 22 is to the inside. Here is Haas Beverly. And 27 is going to, ooh. Maybe the 22 came up a little bit. Maybe the 27 was trying to get into the corner right there. Just comes across the nose of the 22. Let's go back one more time. One more time. One more time. Whoa. Didn't see that coming. All right. 27 has a run to the 22 on the outside. He needs to get into, oh, they both kind of zigged and zagged there. Oh! Caleb Patton smoking like the American spirit that is on there. Ouch. Helicopter. Caleb on pit road. He's going to get it, folks. I can't remember if they have a fast repair or not, but if they do, at least there'll be an opportunity. It's going to be 2 laps down at the moment. Tyler Puckett's going to get back on the lead lap here. He's going to be your lucky dog. So an opportunity for him to not only do that, but come in and take fuel, maybe some tires. We'll see if any driver takes tires here, because they do have an extra set in the back here. Maybe some drivers that are going to be able to do that. Haas Beverly comes to pit road. He's got some damage as well. Will Rhino on pit road. He's getting his damage repaired, so no fast repair, I don't think. There's the 9 of Callaway. He's going to take care of his stuff. There is the 45 as well. I don't know. Maybe there is a fast repair. We'll see. 27 has no engine, so we'll see if he's going to be able to get that tow taken care of. Unfortunate circumstances. That was just a 3-wide situation that Haas was there, and he was trying to work himself into the corner. 27 started to turn down as Haas was trying to do that. Was trying to set himself up for the corner as well, and just unfortunate for those folks. And just, wow. Man, oh man. We'll see. Puckett came to pit road. He's back on the lead lap, so the 5 ready to roll. Well, Rhino is leaving. Caleb Patton looking for his lap time. So everybody but Caleb on the lead lap. And maybe opportunities here. The 21 of Lance Thompson coming to pit road. He's going to head in and make sure that he's got fuel for the end of the race. And only a couple of drivers deciding to take tires here, as I was checking on our good friend right there. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach over and say hello to my Nerds Do Nerd Thing family.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Apologies, folks, about the mic. We had some issues going on there. There's a look at what happened from those drivers. 53 still defending. 17, or the 18 got out the wall, got into the 4 there. Eric Hagdall's going to be back out of pit road. I do believe he went ahead and took his fast repair. He did. So when he did, he's a lap down. Ciolino there as well. A lot of drivers impacted by the tightness of getting off of turn 2 from the 18. And that seemingly changes things. 53, 24, 13, 17 of Will Reinl, 18 of Nick Lawrence, still with that heavy right side. Nathan Dahl to 6th. Nathan has been sleeping on the track to make sure that he had a good finish. And right now, he is the third playoff driver in the field. So he would finish top 3 in the series, 55-85. Bill Hales out front, current leader of the race and current leader for the championship. And we're going to be 30 laps to go this time by as they come around. 53, 24, 13. Folks, much love to you. I was chatting with you for a moment there, and then all of a sudden everything kind of went blank on my end as far as audio settings. And so the race was still going, but I was not. So, you know, what a way to have it. They had some exciting racing going on there, and I'm sitting there calling it, and I felt like I was muted. And I could, like, what's going on? 56-85, 53, 56 of 85, the 53, the 24, the 13, all running Will Reinl, Nathan Dahl, Jesse Calloway, Nick Lawrence, Haas Beverly, Tyler Puckett, Tyler Beverly, all the way to 10th, Jesse Wise out there in the 69, John Ciolino, my favorite Marine. He is out there in that 12. In that 12 spot, the 33 still trying to look strong. Eric Hagdall right behind, trying to find his pace. He came to pit road, took tires and fuel. That will put him on a fuel strategy that will quite possibly be close. 73% fuel. And he came to pit road on 51. I don't think that he's not going to be able to make it on fuel. I think 30 laps, 35 laps, maybe the max for a fuel cycle. I know 25 was pretty close, maybe 25 to 27 for the driver. So we'll see just what happens. Ciolino, Eric Hagdall are both a lap down. You know, Eric Hagdall is trying to get himself back out there. He wants that championship. Reinl out of the race. '17 was fast. He was trying to make up ground ever since he got that right side damage. It was really playing a factor on the truck. Caleb Patton out of the race. Lance Thompson 2 laps down. Ciolino Hagdall a lap down. Jesse Wise 12 seconds off the pace. 53 still trying to defend here. Man, oh man. Nathan Dahl on the move here. He's 3.7 back from the top 3. And this is an unimaginable race pace. So if you were looking at playoff drivers, Bill Hales, Haas Beverly, Nathan Dahl, then I'm sorry, Bill Hales, Mark Beverly, Nathan Dahl, Haas Beverly in the 22, and Eric Hagdall a lap down. That is how it works right now. And Bill still defending. Ciolino gets his lap back, and so does Eric Hagdall. They are on brand new tires. '53 low, 4 drops in. 4's going to get his lap back. So everybody back on the lead lap except for Lance Thompson, who's coming around. He's going to be 2 laps down at the moment. And right now, the 53 is going to pull the draft of the 4. Mark Beverly to pit road to take an early pit cycle here. That'll put him at 25 laps to go. That is enough. Nick Lawrence having an issue here, getting to pit road. Something happened to that truck. Did he call it out? Did he get loose? What happened here? I think he was coming to pit road. And did he lock it up? Oh, he did. He locked it up. He got a little free. Oh, and he stuck the landing, though. So maybe a fast repair for him in the works. We'll take a look and see if that's going to be possible. Does he have it? He does. He's got a fast repair, so that's encourageable. 53 comes to pit road. Mines is going to be there with him. Everybody down to pit road speed. Callaway comes in. Haas Beverly does it. Now, the thing about it here is that Mark Beverly has some of the fastest pit stops you've ever seen. And that takes the cake. He had a 46-second pit stop here. Cialino's going to be on the lead lap here. And no doubt try to take over the lead. Mark Beverly's going to be shortly thereafter. Eric Hegel out front. These drivers came in on 52 and 51. Haas to pit road. Mines there as well. Bill Hales in that third spot, trying not to speed on pit road. That was the big factor here as the 53 exits the line. 24 is going to come out in front of him. Cialino, Eric Hegel getting off of pit road. Callaway up to speed. Mark Beverly's going to be up to speed. Bill Hales is going to be on pit road. So Mark seemingly would be your race leader right now, but Cialino and Eric Hegel have done a fantastic job. 25 laps to go. Brought to you by TheButtKicker.com, Big Hoss Motorsports, the Winnie-Bid DIecast Auctions, and the MLO Bros, Youngstown's #1 Facebook podcast. And the race is on. We are 25 laps to go for the absolute killer championship of Friday Night Truck Series Racing here on iRacing. All right, folks. Now I am going to push my button. I am going to mute. I have to cough. Third caution of the race comes out. Sorry, folks, blowing my nose and doing all that stuff. You know, don't get colds. Callaway involved. We'll take a look and see what happened here. Sorry about having to step away there. Let's see what happened. I think he was free. Oh, he was. And right, he got free right in front of the 5 and then goes around. So Jesse Callaway getting a little bit of that run. Able to save it though. And for the most part, he did. Lance Thompson to pit road. He went ahead and got his lucky dog, I do believe. So he's going to be one of those drivers looking at it. Will Rhino out of the race. Tyler Beverly, he is on pit road as well. Mark Beverly, race leader. Maybe a fake out there. Eric Hagdahl is coming to pit road, though, and with good reason. He found himself back on the lead lap there and was able to make some things kind of work and find good pace. He and Cialino both went a lap down because of that incident that happened a little earlier, and that didn't bring out the caution, which should not have brought out the caution. And now we see the drivers stacking up on a little bit of fuel, getting their fresh tires, trying to make it work. Mark Beverly, if there's no caution at the end of this race, might be hurting here. Bill Hales fell back to third here on that last caution. Mark was able to make it work and make it stick. So appreciation to everybody out there being fantastic, and thank you to all of you for trying to enjoy the race and enjoy what we're seeing here. Mark Beverly, your race leader. Joey Mines in second. I wanted to look at what was going on as Mark passed Cialino and Hagdahl on 63, and that was just the tire difference there, I do believe, in the pace and the speed that they had. So all those drivers came in on 60, 59. Now we're going to see Eric Hagdahl, John Cialino, Tyler Puckett, all with brand new tires. And Tyler Puckett ready to rock and roll, no doubt. Mark Beverly, your race leader. And a good race so far. Championship race for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. It's been a ton of fun to broadcast these guys over the course of the series. And as we continue to try to make up some ground and do what we need to do, there is Lance Thompson. He's going to be one lap down. Sly Callaway is into pit road again. Maybe waiting for the pace car here to let everybody do their thing. So Callaway will be a lap down as well to Lance Thompson. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back at it. Good to see you all out there. Thank you so much to everybody doing what you do. Much love to you. Make sure you hit that like, that follow, that subscribe button on all the platforms. Don't miss out on what we're doing. We're going to talk to league owners on our first podcast. We're going to talk about toxicity in gaming, and we're going to talk about the games that we are playing and the interests that Signature Esports has going forward, and what we're going to be trying to do there. So if you want to tune in and enjoy the grand old scheme of things, I encourage you to do so. We'll answer questions in chat. We'll talk about pretty much everything that's going on. I'm going to talk about things that have been going on over the course of the last year, more so the last 6 months, a little personally as well, because, we want to make sure that I try to stay as transparent as possible. But I've realized that sometimes life throws you a curveball, and it's about how you rebound from swinging at something you shouldn't have. And that's what we're going to be doing. But we're going to be entertaining. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a heavy focus on iRacing and what they're going to be doing. And now we're going to be ready to go. All right, 17 laps, make it 16 to go. Green flag waves. Bill Hales to the back bumper of the 13. 24 trying to pull the air off the 13. Good run. Nathan Dahl up there as well. So playoff drivers 1 through 4. 24 down to the bottom, trying to make sure that the 13 doesn't have the run that he needs. But the exit is going to be huge for the 13. He's going to be able to slide up in front of the 24. Bill Hales trying to clear here. Every one of these drivers seemingly deserving of a championship, and all 5 of them are up there inside the top 7. Nathan Dahl trying to close the pace as well. Mark Beverly out front. Mines to second. Bill Hales to third. Playoff drivers, Beverly, Hales, Haas Beverly, Nathan Dahl, and Eric Hegel. That'll be your playoff running order. And no doubt some pace. 53 to the back bumper of the 24, trying to push him up there. Bill Hales trying to close in some of that distance. Get himself back in the run here. As Haas Beverly takes the line away from the 4 of Eric Hegel. Eric has the tires and the pace here to pass the drivers in front of him. He's just got to make the right choices. 14 laps to go. Second lane, Haas Beverly came in on lap 60. That's when he took his tires. Everybody's on the same pace pretty much is what we're seeing here, except for Eric Hegel. Eric Hegel ready to strike, trying to find the pace of where he needs to be. And chances and opportunities. Right now, 40.47 for Mark Beverly on his last lap. Still trying to keep pace. 13 laps to go. Nathan Dahl right there to the high side. Haas Beverly drops into the corner. He's trying to be fast here as well. Here is the second lane. He into 30, side by side, out of the gas. Throttle run for him. Hegel knows that he needs to make moves. Almost 3 wide there as Haas gets a little bit free in the corner. They're running out of time and running out of real estate. Bill Hales closes the distance. He's going to have that pace. He finds his run right there to Mark Beverly. It's going to be right there on the back bumper. Bill got himself around the 24. Now Bill has an opportunity here to follow suit with the 13 and into the corner. We watch the 13 make the last lap pass to win stage 1. Does Bill Hales have it in him too to carry the outside quarter panel? Mark crosses over in front of the 53. The 53 is all over that back bumper. Mark has got to watch the line and not rear view mirror drive. That's the big one. Second lane for the 53. 53, 13. There's the line. 53 to the bottom. 1 and 2. I talk about 1 and 2 being the better line. Ooh, 13 down to the 53. Up the racetrack, the 13 goes. These drivers are notorious for being able to run side by side and pull the air off of each other. Well, that's pretty much what we have been seeing, and maybe a little tap right there to upset the 13's drive line. They're still rolling. 53-24, Joey Mines to the front. Bill, Joey, Mark, Eric Hegel trying to make it to the front as well. The 4 rolling into third in the standings. 13 back to the inside. Talk about delivering the race line. 10 laps to go. Bill Hales high on the high side. And back to it, what we were doing before. Bill Hales trying to close. Whole lot of things happening back here. 30 of Nathan Dahl into the wall. Getting a little checked up there. Everybody doing a great job trying to go around. Nick Lawrence, John Ciolino into 33 to the inside of the 22. 13-4 side by side. 4 of Eric Hegel to the high side of the 13. The 4 of Eric Hegel try to pick them off one at a time and utilize the 7 lap difference on tires and try to work his way to the front. 4 to the bottom. 24 is going to be there as well. 53 in the Toyota. Eric Hegel trying to work it down to the yellow line. All the way trying to hook every corner. Bill Hales trying to hold on for 9 more laps. Eric Hegel has the hot tires, has the fresh tires, and is going to try to pull the line in where he needs to be. Eric Hegel to third. Now trying to close in. He has the tires below the yellow line. He's going to get tied off the corner here. And he's going to have to keep it low. 53 to the high side. He's going to lead this time by. The 4 runs the low line. Bill's going to need to take the air off the 4. if he's going to win this one, the 4 is straight line driving into the corner. Bill Hales rolls the outside. Hegdel trying to carry pace down the back straightaway. 4 up high, 24 to the corner. 4 is going to drop into the corner. 53 carries the second and third lane. Splitting the seam. 4 hits the yellow line. Trying to make a pass here. Bill Hales back to the outside up next to the wall. For the first time, Eric Hegdel leads a lap here and still drops to the bottom. The 4 is I don't see how he is driving the very bottom straight line into the track here and being as fast as he is, but he does have the tires for it, so that's what he's doing. Bill Hales closes the distance. John Ciolino in third. Eric Hegdel, now of the playoff drivers, out front by 0.3 of a second. That's the difference on tires. Bill Hales to second. Drops into the corner. John Ciolino in third. Mark Beverly third in the playoff standings right now. John Ciolino second right now. Eric Hegdel trying to take home the purse of this race. 6 laps to go. And the anticipation and just pretty much everything that you would think about this racetrack is starting to really heat up. Hegdel trying to be the fastest on those tires. 7 lap pressure tires playing a difference. Bill Hales still super fast here. Was able to hold off the equal drivers and be the class of that drive line. And right now he's got to find some more speed because Eric Hegdel has 0.3 of a second on the field. Five laps to go. Eric Hegdel in the 4, half second. Bill Hales, John Ciolino. Ciolino here to third in the race. John Ciolino holding on. Bill Hales will look to the high side here. Ciolino doing the same thing that Hegdel did on the newer tires, trying to pull the pace away. Tyler Puckett in the 5. He's rolling fast and furious here. Bill Hales to the high side. Looking at Ciolino on the inside. And Ciolino way down low. 0.7 of a second. Hegdel burning up the tires. Trying to just be faster than everybody right now. It doesn't matter what's behind him. He's got a little extra on the way of grip, so he just needs to run. The strategy run from being a lap down to pulling his strategy out and being able to have the tires at the very end. A great call and a great move as the 13 tries to close in some pace as well. 13 to the inside of the 33, trying to pull away some of that race line. 53, if he wants a good payout here, he needs to hold off the 13. Second in points, still pays well. It's all about money. 4 to the inside. 45 is going to be 15 laps down now as the 4 goes around. He's going to be way up high. Bill Hales to the bottom side. Mark Beverly trying to pull the draft of his teammate. Is going to do so. Is going to gain a little bit of traction, a little bit of speed there, but not as much as you would think. 2 laps to go. And now Eric Hegdel about to be under fire from the 53 and the 13. Maybe one more time, we'll see. He rolls the bottom corner here. Bill Hales closes down some of that distance on the back straightaway. He needs a whole lot to happen in the next corner because Eric Hegdel's been able to close his speed, close his pace. Bill Hales has been able to defend second for a moment, but right now the 13 has the race pace. White flag waves for the final lap of Season 1 for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Truck Series here at Michigan. A championship race that took a different turn as Bill Hales defends second Eric Hagel way out front. Cialino trying to close in on the 33, or on the 13. The 33 to the 13. Bill needs to drop into the corner here if he's going to hold on to second. Eric Hagel comes around for the final time. Bill Hales to the bottom. Tyler Beverly up high. 13 drops to the bottom. Eric Hagel for the 2022 season. He wins it and is your AOR Truck Series champion. And celebrations to be considered. Didn't win them all, but he won the one that mattered. And it did so in such a great style. Bill Hales will come home second. Mark Beverly third. John Cialino fourth. Haas Beverly fifth. Haas Beverly fourth in the driver's standings. And then Nathan Dahl fifth in the driver's standings. Eric Hagel celebrating in style. He is your Asphalt Outlaws Racing champion. And for whatever reason, it's not showing. Tell you what, the four able to celebrate here and do so in style. We talked to him last week about what he had this week, and he has done amazing things, and he's going to park it in victory lane. And a run for the ages here for the drivers. A great series, a great run, and a great end to the race. And I am excited to be able to talk to these folks. The top three all championship contenders. An incredible race. Let's see if he can. I just saw him join the channel over there. I want to talk to Eric Hagel before I get to anybody, because what a good run that was. What a good race. And Eric had a fantastic run there at the end. I talk about anything can happen, and because anything can happen, and you have the right strategy, it makes it work. And right now, the 2022 Season 1 champion, Eric Hagel, finishes this race in style. You had the tires, you had the patience on that restart with 18 laps to go. Congratulations, South Carolina native. Just what a race today was, and what a season it's been. Congrats on winning the whole kit and caboodle. Walk me through this one.
I don't even know where to begin. That was a tough race. I mean, there's a lot of fast guys up the front and just trying to stay out of trouble. Also, just try to stay with the pack, because during that first segment, I tried saving my tires, and the top two ran away from me, and eventually later on in the race, I got wrecked, racing deal, but still I was heated. I'll admit I was aggravated, but I thought the race was over for me at that point, and then kind of just try to stay with it and caught a caution at a perfect time. Everybody stayed out, and I had no choice but to come down, and it paid out.
And it did. You were a lap down. You and Cialino made the pass. A caution comes out, and it stacks the field back up. Great choice, great decisions from a lap down to champion here for the AOR. And it's almost, I was talking about earlier about the most wins and this, and I was like, you didn't win them all. You had consistent finishes all season long, and to get in here and to be, we're constantly talking to you, whether you're in the top three or you're winning a race, and you find your pace and you find your speed, and to finish at Michigan, which is kind of a super speedway for the trucks, regardless of it being a 2-mile track. We saw a lot when it came to track awareness today. Of course, we saw what happened with you when somebody gets tied off the wall. It kind of just checks up the entire lane. But to duke it out, to stick it out, and then to be where you're at the end, that's got to be probably the most rewarding thing that I would see.
Yeah, I mean, me and Will, we were in that chat together, and after that happened, I was about to just back out. Like, I didn't really see the point in continuing on because I had a pit earlier because just make sure I don't get a meatball and blow my engine, and I would have had a pit had that last caution not come out, so I didn't see any silver lining, and somehow I got a caution, and I've lost a lot of races this season, including last week, because of the late yellow, and I guess this kind of
it makes up for it.
Yeah, it makes up for it.
I would say this is the ultimate makeup. Eric, congratulations on the race win, and you get the title, you get the cash prize that I saw up there. Absolutely fantastic season for you folks. It's your time, man. Give your shout outs. Congrats on being the AOR champion here.
Thank you, man. I thank the Winning Bid DIecast auctions and for sponsoring, and all the Beverleys for letting me race. I didn't have to try out. They just let me race. So appreciate all them. Cody for race control, you for broadcasting and always making us look good. My teammates, all the other drivers on track. It's been a up and down year in terms of whether I'm happy or pissed off at the end of the race, but happy to end on a high note.
The highest of notes for the season, and no doubt it's going to improve and get better. And as the next season comes up here in September, we look forward to seeing you there, Eric. I look forward to seeing you on the track, man. Congrats, and man, what a good race.
Thank you, man.
Always the 4, your Truck Series champion, and does it in style. Guy who was fast. Bill Hales finished the second in the season and in the race today. Bill, I thought you had it. New tires kind of beat the track up, but you were defending like crazy, driving a natural line, fast in 1 and 2, letting them catch up in 3 and 4 just to egg them on. Walk me through this race, and congrats on the P2 finish.
Yeah, first, congratulations, Eric, for winning the championship. So the first half of the race, just riding, bud, biding our time, wasn't worried about the segment win. And then when we restarted, I let everybody go for a little bit, saved my right front. And then when I noticed some of them were having to check up a little bit, I just stayed wide open on the outside. And once I got to the front, I could go wide open through 1 and 2, and I would let up a little bit in 3 and 4 and then get right back into it. And I was taking everybody's line that they need to come up off the corners. So they, you can defend the front, but I think we were sitting pretty. I was following Mark and just waiting to make a move. And then we had the caution, and I thought about going in, but it was like 18 laps or something like that left. And I'm like, if we have another caution, I'd like to have a set of tires. Plus, there were, 4 or 5 trucks between us and Eric. But once he got up to me, I just tried to take his line away, and then finally his tires took over and he got out in front of me. But hey, all in all, it was a great run tonight, finishing second. But again, congratulations to Eric.
You still get a payout, second place in the overall standings from, everything reset. You guys just really threw it at him, and what a good race it was, and entertaining in the value of what Michigan has, and of course you guys just doing a fantastic job, making it a nail biter at the end. And there for a moment, the last 2 laps, you were catching Eric for a moment, but no doubt maybe just a little bit too far out to be able to do anything with it. Bill, always a pleasure, my man. Congratulations on having a fantastic season. I know that season 2 is going to come up in September, and of course we look forward to seeing you on the track in other series, and just congrats. Just absolutely fantastic. Give your shout outs, man.
Yeah, but I want to thank the Beverleys for everything they do. They have a great league, and Cody for being race control. And again, man, you have the best streams on Twitch or Facebook, whatever you want to watch. I'm going to go watch this race and see what I could have maybe done a little bit better. But yeah, and of course, got to thank the wife for allowing me to sit down here in my man cave and race with her names all over the truck. But again, thanks, bud, and I look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Always Bill Hales and Melanie all over the truck. He's talking Melanie Hales Photography and the construction company, everything. He's got a great looking Toyota. I'm just saying. Bill, we'll see you we'll see you September.
Thank you, buddy. You have a good day.
Always, that's the man. Go buy his t-shirt. It's on the website. There is, that's what I'm saying. Mark Beverly, though, the man with the most wins throughout the season, the man with a plan. New tires wins the day for the series, but you were the fastest of the Beverleys. You still get the title. You finished third overall and third in the race after having such a great season. What do you take away from it? And congrats on a P3 finish here at the race.
Yeah, I mean, overall, great season. We had a lot of fun. I know I did. Winning 11 races was a lot of fun, obviously. But overall, I think the league was really successful, and glad everybody watched it. And I wasn't really happy about that caution. I'll be honest.
I didn't think so. And Bill was right there behind you. He was talking about it. I was in the middle of coughing and blowing my nose and doing all the things that summer colds kind of do to you. And I was like, oh, and then the caution comes out and I'm like, oh, I got to get back to it. And I was watching pretty much what we were seeing kind of try to unfold. I mean, we're talking about the difference between 7 laps and having that green flag run. Everybody had enough fuel to make it to the end. We were on the 25 lap stint. Most people came out on 59 and 60. But to find Michigan's speed here, you kind of did. You were fast early. It seemed like you kind of settled out and petered out. Not really petered out, but kind of maintained a little bit, and then you kicked it in gear afterwards and found a little bit of cold tire speed.
Yeah, I like running down low along the line there, so it just kind of kicks in later than the top, or when guys run the top. So I try to get as much as I can in the beginning, and then kind of settle in, especially on the stage. And that was what my plan was there at the end before that caution came out. Just kind of settle in and then make my moves at the end once the tires are worn out a little bit. But yeah, the caution kind of put a damper on those plans. I was thinking about coming in when Eric and John did, just to get some tires, but I also didn't want to go in and then be a caution with 5 to go. Then I'm kind of sitting duck. So I stayed out for the track position, but it just didn't work out in the end.
And that was, if it was 10 laps to go, maybe that was probably the better call, because you guys were able to hold him off for roughly about 10 laps. Actually about 13 laps, and then he was finally able to get the tires underneath him to be able to make the passes. But it's still, strategy plays key. He went from a lap down. This is where I think it's impressive to be a lap down. And he was like, I was going to quit the race. I wasn't going to be there. I was frustrated. I was irritated. I was upset. And then to stick it out and say, you know what, I'm going to do what I got to do. And to make that's kind of the Cinderella story I like about that. But, you get to see how this progresses. All right, season 2, September 9th.
Heck yeah, we're getting things started. Anybody out there watching, interested, spread the word. Friday nights we're going to start doing some recruiting races, and we'll probably take next weekend off due to the holiday. But after that, we'll run Fridays and try to grow our field back up here again. I know we've lost some guys, but looking to get about 35 or so again. So put on a good show.
It's gonna be fun. And then when we get back from the holiday, we're gonna get you in on the podcast in the meantime and talk about what you guys are doing. Talk about iRacing as league owners and kind of do some things like that. I want to pick brains of all the folks that are out there. So, but Mark, congratulations on a successful series between you and Haas and Tyler and all the admins, Cody and all that. It's still. I hate this episode because I know that next week it's not going to be here, and I go, what do I do with my hands?
Right? Yeah, I know it's going to be kind of weird. Friday nights off here for a little while, but Yeah, either way, we're gonna have some fun on the podcast and definitely sit down and have some nice conversations. So be fun.
It's going to be interesting. Mark, give you shout outs, man.
Yeah, thanks to our all of our sponsors, Butt Kicker, Winning Bid Diecast, MLO Bros. You for putting on a great show all season long for us. All the admins helped me put on the show. Cody, definitely RCing, helps us out a ton. I know we missed him tonight a little bit, but and everybody out there watching, hopefully keep coming back next season. So be fun.
And see, Tyler Beverly won the I flag, which is a really cool thing. Real quick, we need to see who won the butt kicker. I want to make sure that we say who won the butt kicker.
Yeah, hopefully they're doing that right now. It looks like they're doing the I flag. So
yeah, they just did that. So we got the I flag to Tyler, which is a cool little thing.
Yeah, I wanted that thing. Darn, I'm having bad luck tonight.
Nah, you still what was your payout? I see first place was 400. Where's the payouts? There it is.
I think I have 50 or something.
You got $75, man.
Oh, that ain't bad. There we go.
Let's see. Non-playoff driver points leader at the end of the season. Who would that go to?
That would be Joey. He raced every week, so
Joey Mines?
So
Mr. Mines.
Yep.
Congrats,
Mr.
brother.
Mines will win that. Yep.
Getting some money. I like it. And then the butt kicker raffle is going to be, I want to see. I'm waiting for the butt kicker. That's what I'm not going to end the stream until we talk about butt kicker. Because buttkicker.com or thebuttkicker.com, AOR 20, and they're going to keep that correct throughout the year.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to work on getting a couple more sponsors next season too. So we're going to try and contact some people and hopefully we get some great sponsors to back us again.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing that. Hopefully, if you want to be a sponsor, reach out. You see that name? Go find them on Facebook. You'll be able to take care of that. You guys are you going to set up a Facebook page for your series so that way they can reach out to you directly?
Yeah, we do have one, but we haven't updated it this season. So that's one thing I'd like to start doing more is kind of be more involved on that. That way it is easier to get a hold of us.
Perfect. Could be.
So yeah, that's definitely on the agenda to do.
It's not on the back burner. It's on the front. Come on, give me a dang old winner. I'm waiting for it. Come on. I'm waiting.
Nobody wants to do it. I guess I got to go do it.
Yeah, you know what? Just tell them that we want to get the butt kicker, and folks will post the winner on Facebook. But a great race, Mark. It's always a pleasure, man. I look forward to seeing you coming up, and enjoy your 4th of July.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy yourself as well, and we'll catch up with you sometime soon.
That's going to be the way it is, folks. That's the man himself, league owner, and of course. Manager, proprietor of the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. I'll let you jump down. You can take care of it. You can take care of yourself.
Yeah,
you're a big dude. You're big. You're a big boy.
Looks like they're going live. Going live.
Hold on. We're not going anywhere. Hold on. You know what we're just gonna jump in. I'm pulling you down. We're still live. We're still live. Let's who's doing this? We got the random.
Right.
I want to know
broadcasting who wins the butt kicker.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So don't swear. Got it.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Watch the language.
Yeah.
You ready for me to do it now, Mark?
Good.
Go ahead.
Third time. All right, the third one. Okay, here's number 1, number 2, and the next one's the winner. Number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Beverly.
Man,
You know what?
you're lucky this is being broadcasted.
But here's the thing.
Oh, I don't care.
He went
Give
from
it to Dad. He probably wants it.
It went from we had the battle for the championship. So I was like, I wanted to know who won the butt kicker, and Mark won it. So well, there you go. He's on your screen there, folks. Butt kicker to him. Gentlemen, to everybody in here, I want to for those who didn't get a chance to do it, of course, Eric's your champion. Mark and Bill having a great finish, but thank you very much to each and every one of you for racing tonight, and of course thank you to each of you for helping make this thing a success, because what I always say is that the leagues only continue if the drivers put in the effort to help the league owners maintain and build after a season ends. And you guys are absolutely amazing, and a big appreciation to it. John, of course, being an admin in here driving the Marine truck, always appreciative of what you guys do and the support, not only for Signature Esports that you've had, but for each other. It may be frustrating, it may be irritating from time to time when it comes to racing, but you guys have done a fantastic job with the season.
We're one big happy family. Thanks for all you do, man.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you, Jason.
You're big cuddle bugs. That's what you
We
are.
love you, Jason.
So, but
Yes, thank you very much, Jason. You do a great job.
always
Yeah.
and
Thank
Jenna,
you for broadcasting us.
oh, fantastic. Jesse, you keep running that paint scheme.
Okay. I will.
You know, because I went and bought a case of that, just so you know. I had to order it online because we don't
Good.
have it here. So I bought a case of it. So that was
Good.
his little sun drop cherry. That's the best flavor of them. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you buy the cooler too, or no?
No, I didn't buy the cooler. I probably should though. Probably should. I don't have very much in the way of racing behind me when it comes to the office here, but maybe I start buying things that are more. I have each one of your shirts though. All of the shirts that I've created for people. I have one of your shirts for myself, so that way I can wear it when I'm out. So
Yay, we have fans.
We have a fan.
you have
Oh, fan.
well, I've got to print samples,
Oh yeah.
so I might as well wear it, right? But
Do I have to wait till season 2?
nope, yours is almost done. I'm doing something
Nice.
I'm doing something special with yours because I wanted to incorporate your logo and everything in there that we were talking about. But like every time I go to be like, no, I don't really. I go to send
Okay,
it to you and I'm
we're
like,
good.
no, I don't really. I can knock out these shirts quick. I can knock out the designs quick if it's like the way I did with Bill's. But but with yours, I wanted you got Host. I wanted everything to kind of work, but I'm working with my own limitations. Plus, I've been sick for the last couple of days too. So, but gentlemen, we are going to have that
Oh, good,
podcast next Friday. So I know you're going to have 4th of July, but anybody that wants to talk about iRacing or has any pointers in that, I encourage you to join my Discord if you're not already there. And I'm going to try to stay away from the Discord, let you guys get organized for next season, and let you guys do that. So if you want to chill over there, let me know. But we'll put up the pointers. I want to talk about iRacing. I want to talk about leagues. I want to talk about gaming, what you guys are playing, and all the cool stuff. Joey, I have to say congratulations to you because you are getting some money. You are the regular season champion, non-playoff driver. Yep. Yeah. So congratulations on that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What is it like? What is it like to be the best non-playoff driver in the field?
Well, come off last season, I was thy champ. But me returning to halfway through this season, I will take the non-playoff championship.
The winningest loser.
I like it.
Hey, yeah. No,
Hey, Jason.
It was great to come back and race with these guys. Even though I missed half the season, it's good to get back into the flow, and can't wait to come back next year, full season.
There it is, full send. Yes, Jesse, go for it.
Hey, will you drop the link to your Discord?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are
I'm
not
good.
invited.
Yeah, of course I will. Here, I'll put it in. I'll put
Yeah,
it. In
you could put it in here anywhere you want, Jason.
Okay, I can do that. All right, invite. Copy the link. And when you guys join, I have to look for it. But my click the rules, like the rules button thing is not working. So, dang old Me6 is dropping the ball for me. Where's it at? I'll put it in the broadcast link, gentlemen, so you can look for it there. Join the Discord. I'm in there every day. I'm gaming, stuff. So, but folks, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm kind of drawing out the broadcast because I wanted it to be closer to 2 hours anyway. But fast race, it was a good race. Haas, much love to you, man.
Yes, sir. Keep us posted of anything you throw up too. We're game.
Yep.
We got a little off season, but everybody likes to knock the rust off.
I tell you what, I've been picking weird races. Oh, this next Wednesday we're going to do Irwindale. We're going to do the figure 8.
If you do any on the weekends, let me know. I'll jump in.
Yeah, for sure. Normally, if I do them, it'll be Saturday, maybe Friday after the podcast. So we're gonna do the podcast until your season starts, and then I'm gonna find the next open day for the podcast and move it after that. So, but you guys have been a ton of fun. But we're gonna do Irwindale with the damage off, and we're going to. We're going to do, I don't know, 50 or so laps, like a demo derby. Just have fun.
Nice.
Might as well. You know what I mean?
Street stocks.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Street stocks. Yep, street stocks with the damage off, and we're just going to go have some fun. Why not? You know what I mean? I might actually even broadcast that one. Who knows? But folks, thank you so much to everybody who did. I forget, but Nick, thank you very much. I know you had a tough race today, but you had a fast truck today as well. Galloway had a fat. You guys just all had. You guys, you make this thing look good. So, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you, Tyler. You as well, Mr. Galloway, Wise, Hales, Mr. Puckett, Mr. Hegdal. Up it. There's Mines. There's Haas. There's Nick. There's Mark. There's John. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end the stream, and we'll keep you posted.
Bye, everybody.
Always.
Sounds good. Thanks for all you do, man.
Always. Much love. Appreciate you. And I had to switch over to a different channel. So thank you, everybody out there. Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. Big special thank you to all their sponsors. That's the Winnie Bin Diecast Auctions. That's the Big Hoss Motorsports up there. TheButtKicker.com. And last but not least, the MLO Bros, Youngstown's #1 Facebook podcast. Big special thank you to my sponsor, Nerds Do Nerd Things, for being my caution sponsor everywhere. Please go check them out. They are just absolutely amazing. I love seeing their platform grow, and their ROI is actually working very nicely. So thank you to each and every one of you out there as well. You folks are what makes Signature Esports what it is. Sorry about I had a couple issues during the race, and was missing some stuff there. Trying to figure some things out. Plus, just not feeling very well. But there's Joey, your regular season non-playoff points winner. But Eric Hegdal is the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series 2022 Season 1 champion. They'll be back in September. We're going to be back next week. We're going to be back tomorrow night with Goat Racing League. They're going to have their Cup Series rolling. Sunday, we're going to be back with the Outcast Racing League as well. And, of course, the No Toad Racing League. They're going to be back in action. So go and check all that stuff out. Much love to you and to each and every one of you. You all make and break my day. And I mean, break it in a good way. So, you guys you're all awesome. So thank you very much to everybody. I appreciate you. And of course, and always, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you to all the folks on Facebook and on Twitch and on YouTube. We simulcast through Restream. We use SDK Gaming as our platform, and Vital Elements for all your music if you need it, and Facebook Gaming. Facebook actually has some great tracks as well, so we've been using those as well. Thank you to the Marine Corps band for the rendition of the national anthem. And thank you to iRacing.com for being the platform for sim racing, and a big choice there. So thank you. Thank you. Much love, and we'll see you in the next one.